You just can't help it. That's okay.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Of course, you saw the thermonuclear tweet from Tucker Carlson saying we're back and announcing he's bringing his show to Twitter. This is huge news. It's done millions of views already. It's not even been up for an hour. 169,000 nice likes and 47,000 retweets. That, of course, broke the internet in two, but get ready for the actual bombshell. This dropped just 30 minutes ago from Axios. Tucker Carlson is ready to sue Fox News for breach of contract. This is a monster story. This is going to change media as we know it. And Fox News is already on life support, and they are now looking at a very, very early retirement, let's just say. Conservatives are never, ever going to watch Fox News ever again after this lawsuit pushes forward. Fox better settle right now. I just read this thing. This is a monster. Tucker Carlson, 2 weeks after being ousted by Fox News, accused the network of fraud and breach of contract, made a host of documents demands, and could proceed with legal action. Why this matters. The aggressive letter from the lawyers to Fox positions Carlson to argue that the non-compete provision in his contract is no longer valid, freeing him to launch his own competing show or enterprise. Tucker made that announcement on Twitter just moments ago. Here is that announcement. The intrigue. The Twitter move would seem to technically violate Tucker's contract with Fox, but his lawyer's letter effectively holds that Fox breached the contract first. How did that happen? Sources told Axios that Carlson's lawyer sent a letter before he took to Twitter to announce his new show. Axios reported Sunday that Carlson's frustration being held to his contract, preparing to unleash allies to pressure network into letting him work or start a rival network. Carlson's contract runs until January 2025. Carlson already had an eye-popping offers from several right-wing outlets as he talked to Elon Musk about working together. The details. The letter from Carlson's lawyer, Brian Friedman, to Fox officials, Vit Den and Erin Bugatti, said that Fox employees, including Rupert Murdoch himself, broke promises to Carlson intentionally and with reckless disregard for the truth. The lawyers accuses Fox executives, which two sources say are Didden and Murdoch, of making material representations or promises to Carlson that were intentionally broken, constituting fraud. Now, what does this mean? This means that they were promising Tucker Carlson a show through 2029, which he was in Washington, D.C. and New York to negotiate for when they fired him. Notably, the letter alleges that Fox broke the agreement with Carlson not only to leak privileged communications to the media, but to use Carlson's private text messages to take any adverse employment action against him. And we've seen that. Carlson's text messages have been leaked to Media Matters. They've been leaked to the New York Times. Behind-the-scenes footage of Carlson is leaking all over the internet. Fox is, of course, behind this and has to be. At the very least, Fox isn't out there saying this shouldn't happen. They're not out here. Fox isn't out here trying to sue people for leaking privileged behind-the-scenes recordings of their talent. What does that make you think? The letter also alleges, and this is the bombshell right here. Are you ready? The letter alleges that Fox broke promises not to settle with Dominion voting system in a way that would indicate wrongdoing on the part of Carlson and would not take any action in the settlement that would harm Carlson's reputation. Carlson was told by a member of the Fox News board that he is taken off the air as part of the Dominion settlement. Two sources briefed on the accusation told Axios. Now, what does this mean? This means that if you are a company and you don't like what a journalist or a reporter is saying, well, allegedly, according to this reporting, you can sue that company and get that person off the air. If you don't like what Rachel Maddow says, you can go ahead and sue him. Holy smoke. Guys, this is such a monster, enormous, like absolute nuclear, earth-shattering revelation here by this reporting. According to the sources familiar with Carlson's position, his lawyers believe that the misrepresentations alleged by Carlson amount to a breach of contract, and they created additional terms to Carlson's employment that were broken by the company. These actions not only breached the covenant of good faith and fair dealing in the agreement, but also the rise in the claims and the breach of contract and an intentional negligent misrepresentation. Fox News spokesperson said it is categorically false that Tucker Carlson lost his job based on the Dominion voting system's settlement. Uh-oh. Well, what do we have here now? Stephen Shackelford, an outside attorney for Dominion did not insist on them firing Tucker Carlson as part of the settlement. So what's going on next? Carlson is also claiming that Fox's longtime communications PR chief attempted to undermine, embarrass, and interfere with Carlson's future business prospects, which he maintains would constitute another breach of employment contract. Make no mistake, we intend to subpoena Mr. Bringotti's cell phone records, and this is the Fox News PR guy, and related documents which evidence communication with her and all of the media, including not just limited to the New York Times. Now, what are we looking at there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is huge stuff, and this is something that I've known for a while. What is going to happen when conservatives, and Fox News is already in panic mode. You're seeing a bunch of MSNBC shows overtaking Fox shows in the main demographic. Fox shows starting to slump and slip. You're starting to see Newsmax on the rise. Fox is being beat by MSNBC in every single demographic. What's going to happen when conservatives realize that the people who are running Fox News were actually part of the corporate media that they claim to hate? What's going to happen when conservatives finally recognize that Fox News is part of the problem, that Fox News is the one holding back their favorite talents and trying to silence them? You already get that. You have guys like Brett Favre coming out in favor of Tucker, saying it's time to boycott Fox. That's Brett Favre, legendary Super Bowl winning quarterback. You have Kayleigh McEnany tweeting that she's going to be guest hosting Tucker's old time slot and getting nuked in the comments. It's over, guys. Everyone's saying they're never going to watch Fox again. What happens in Discovery here? Fox News had better settle with Tucker and give him every penny that he's asking for. Tucker Carlson better get his Dominion settlement, $700 million. I mean, the Fox News better pay Tucker and pay him now, because this is going to be like the lawsuit of the century, because you will break Fox. Because what will happen is that conservatives will see that their favorite network is actually part of the system they so despise. They love working with the New York Times. They have been kneecapping their best hosts, and they have been sabotaging and humiliating and insulting the audiences that they've been building up. They wouldn't even let Tucker Carlson say goodbye to his audience. What does that say? But here we go, baby. Tucker Carlson is back and better than ever. Doesn't matter. His audience will live with him. 8.5 million views already. Okay, buckle up. Here we go. We've been telling you it's going to be wild, and here it is. See ya.